Alright, so I got a question about FRQ number 5. If I take a look at the answers that were turned in, I can tell that there were some issues with it, and especially with C and D. I'm gonna go ahead and go through A just real quick, so you guys can see what I did here, A and B. Okay, so for the first part, you're asked for how many miles did Chloe travel from time t equal to 0 and t equal to 2. Now, if I look at this, Chloe's speed, this is Chloe's speed right here, it says it in the FRQ, is a piecewise function, split up between 0 and 2 and 2 and 4. So if they're asking for how many miles she traveled from 0 and 2, then I need to look at this equation right here. Okay? And since this is speed, I need to go backward and get distance. So that means I need to take the integral from 0 to 2 of t e to the 4 minus t squared dt, where u equals to 4 minus t squared, du equals to negative 2t dt. Now, I need to move this negative 2 to this side, because if I look at it over here, this t in the original integral does not have a negative 2 in the front, so I got to remove it by dividing it over to the other side, and du over negative 2 now equals to t dt. So now this and this is now replaced with that. So if I go ahead and replace that, it becomes e to the u du. Okay, I'm going to keep my limits from 0 to 2 because I don't want to change back and forth, because I'll go ahead and replace u with 4 minus 2t squared again. And so I have that, and I have a negative 1/2 in the front. Okay, so take the antiderivative or integral of e to the u is just negative 1/2 e to the u from 0 to 2. So I'm going to go ahead and replace u with 4 minus t squared from 0 to 2. And so wherever I see a t, now I'm going to go ahead and evaluate it at 2, and then subtract it from the evaluation at 0. Okay? So the actual answer turns out to be negative 1/2 plus 1/2 e to the 4. That's your answer. Okay? So that's your answer right there with a little baby in the picture.